When I did start, I was scared. I was actually scared. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl doing a bye. So welcome back to my channel. This is going to be about my experience on dialysis. Yeah, my experience on dialysis. So let's get into it. So everyone got different experience on dialysis, or some people have not started on dialysis yet, or people just getting there, you know. So dialysis. I will be real with you. Dialysis can be a nightmare. It can be a nightmare. It keeps you alive. It keeps you alive. 100% will be honest with you about that. It does keep you alive. But when you started, you'd be scared. You'd be worrying. You'd be thinking, am I ever gonna come off this? Or am I gonna be in it forever? Am I gonna get a kidney transplant? You know, it will have you really overthinking in your head like that. Like, you really think to yourself, like, my life is over. Like, this is it, my life is literally over. But I'll tell you what, your life is not over, guys. It's just your life is getting started. It's the process. You just have to get used to it. You know what I mean? So, I started dialysis back in last year, February. Yeah, last year, February. When I did start, I was scared. I was actually scared. My mum came with me when my mum and my boyfriend came with me the first time I went to do dialysis. I was scared. Putting in the needles, I hate putting needles in my arm, cause it's like, it does get you frustrated sometimes. It's like, the first time I had it, it's just like, oh, this is the pain that I'm gonna have to feel for 3 times a week. Like, especially when you're waking up in the morning, or you're going in the evening or the afternoon. It's just not a nice feeling. It's actually not a nice feeling. Honestly, it ain't a nice feeling. But I don't blame you guys to feel like you wanna give up and stuff like that. Of course, it does hurt. You just think to yourself, why? Like, why me? Why do I have to be in this situation? Like, but yeah, when I first went, my mom and my boyfriend came with me. I felt more safe because obviously, you know, they came with me. And then after, because he wanted to support me, to make sure I'm safe and make sure I'm okay. Because, you know, I'm a little princess. Yeah, that he would be come with me and stuff like that. I just settled down. I did. I used to go to dialysis in St. Helier. I went there for quite a little bit of while, just to settle down, so you know, like, what dialysis is like and stuff like that. So, and then they sent me to my local hospital, which is Croydon Hospital. Yeah. One thing I'm gonna say, once you do dialysis, you will actually feel depressed. Your mental health won't be in the right place. You're gonna wanna feel like you wanna, you know, hurt yourself. You feel like giving up. You feel really empty. I know this is different for everybody else. For me, I feel like when I don't have anyone in dialysis, I feel like no one's actually supporting me, or no one's actually being there for me. Especially when I was going through my depression days of moment. I didn't really talk to anyone about it because for me, I felt like no one can understand my situation, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, sometimes when you talk to people about it, people are gonna compare what you're going through about something worse that is worse than what you're going through, you know? Yeah, you have mood swing. You actually have mood swing. Like, some days you'd be happy to go to dialysis and just sit there for 3.5 hours or 4 hours to do your dialysis. There'll be some days where you just don't want to get up and go to dialysis. There will be some days where you're happy when you get up, and then your mood kind of change when it's time to go to dialysis, if that makes sense. It's a lot. It actually is a lot. It really is. It takes up a lot. Like, it does make you feel some type of way. Like, you feel tired. You gain a lot of weight. But I wouldn't say weight. What I meant adding weight as you gain a lot of weight, I mean you're putting in more fluid in your body rather than putting in food in your body, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're gaining weight by having so much fluid in your body. That's how I'm kind of gaining weight. Because when I eat, I never actually gain weight anywhere else but in my belly. But I kind of am gaining a bit of weight, but obviously because of fluids, you know what I mean. Because obviously before I start dialysis, I had a tablet that kind of stopped me from eating, so I kind of like lose my appetite a little bit. I don't really eat much food as I do. But then when I first started dialysis, it kind of brings back all my appetite, it kind of brings back all my craving. So for the first few weeks of me doing dialysis, I was craving. I'd be eating pizza, I'd be eating McDonald's, I'd be eating crisps, I'd be eating biscuits, I'd be eating this. Like, I've been eating a lot of stuff that I missed out on when I've been taking them tablets, you know what I mean? But after a while, I kind of stopped eating a lot of food because when I eat a lot of food, it makes me so bloated. It makes me uncomfortable to eat. It makes me uncomfortable to sleep. It makes me uncomfortable to walk, and I'd be like out of breath sometimes. And it's just not good. It's just not good, you know. And even though fluids as well, like, I attempt to drink more than eating more now, which is like I'm back to my little old me again. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it does change your personality a little bit. It does. Like, you become a bit antisocial. You don't wanna go anywhere. You don't wanna go out. You don't talk to your family. You know what I mean? There's something that it makes you do, and it's just like, why does it make me feel that way? But at the same time, you have to push yourself. Like, you gotta push yourself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while, because when I first started, I was scared, and after a while, I got depressed, I was stressed out, I didn't want to be here no more. I have an empty feeling, I felt like no one's here to support me, and I'm not going to lie, I'll be real with you. When I went to dialysis one morning, I tried to hold my tears in, but I couldn't hold it back. I just broke down crying in front of the nurse, and like, it was so sad because the fact that the nurse had to look at me and think, damn, like, you're 21, you're still young, and you're just around about old people, you know? And it's just like, it's okay to cry. Like, I understand why you're crying, because you're still young, you know? You could be out there living life and having fun, you know, catching holiday and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, like, I'm not the only person that actually broke down crying before. Especially when you're young and you start dialysis and you don't think, you know, this is how your life is gonna end up in a way. But yeah, I broke down crying. Like, I literally broke down crying. I broke down crying because it's like, it's painful to watch yourself going through something like this, you know? And it's like, you knew it was coming, because you know that your kidney is always going down. It just dropped as you go up. You just knew that was coming, you know? But I didn't know that it would come this early, if that makes sense. So I wasn't prepared about it, or I wasn't aware about it, or I wasn't preparing myself for it, you know? But I would say it's not something you can prepare yourself. I mean, you can prepare yourself. If you actually can, then congratulations if you can. But it's not something you can prepare yourself with, if that makes sense, you know? It can be hard sometimes. But yeah, I broke down crying. I did. And you know, I was upset. And then my boyfriend texted me and stuff like that. He could tell by my mood on text message that I'm not okay. So he came to the hospital and he sat down and talked to me and stuff, you know. And he was like, you got a lot to live for. Like, I know doing dialysis right now is not how you want your life to be, but you still got a life to live and you're still here to this day, you know? Which is fair enough. But yeah, it was so hard for me. Like, it was so hard. Especially when I felt like I had no one actually there for me and stuff like that. Or especially I felt like I had no one that understands me what I'm going through. But yeah, like, if you're going through dialysis right now and you feel like you can't cope on your own, or you feel like you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Don't be scared to pop up to me or text me. I'm here. Like, my social will be down below. Some of you guys that are on the WhatsApp dialysis group chat, you can text me in there as well. I can always support you and stuff. I feel like people that are doing dialysis like us, like me, I feel like we need to support each other, because as much as you're going through the experience, and you know, some of you guys are in the group chat, in Facebook group chat, let's say, you know, your parents don't understand the situation you're going through, or your parents don't understand your feeling. So I feel like it'd be nice for us to, as you know, dialysis people, to actually be there for each other and help each other, especially when you feel like you have no family that actually help you or understand what you're going through. So I feel like we need to support each other, honestly. So then I think we all would relate to what we're all going through at that minute, you know. But yeah, so people that are actually going on dialysis, I would say to you, please be prepared. Like, be prepared. Like, be prepared mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because I'm telling you, once you go in that dialysis, the person will attach you. It might not be in the first week, it might be in a month or 3 months, or you know, the person will attach you. And I'm telling you something, when the person attacks you, it will attach you deep, to the point where you feel empty, you don't want to do anything, you hate life, and you know, it will hit you in a big jump. And that's why I was saying that, you know, when I went to dialysis, I broke down crying, because it hits me so much to the point where it's like, everything all in one bag, just right in your face, and you're just like, it's just too much to handle. It's just too much in your face. And that's why you literally that break down crying. It don't matter whether you're in the transport, whether you're at home, or whether you're in dialysis, you will actually break down crying somewhere. When that pressure hold onto your shoulder, yeah, you will literally start breaking down crying, because it's like your body, your mind, and everything around you is just not aware of it, you know what I mean? It's too much all in one go to deal with, you know? So yeah, it is hard. Yeah, that's one thing. So how I got myself feeling better. um I did get used to it. I did get used to it. I got used to it as in I accept that I need to do dialysis. I accept that this is going to be my daily based life. I accept that, this is what I have to do in my life now. But it's not going to be for a long time. You know what I mean? It's not going to be for a long run. You know what I mean? I've met a couple of people. Some people actually have dialysis and then they came off, they have their first kidney, and then the kidney didn't last for a while, so they're back on dialysis again, and then they're on the list waiting for the second transplant. I have not had a transplant yet, as I said, so it kind of does worry me a little bit, because the fact that you get a transplant, you're like, yay, I got a transplant, and then after a year or month, whatever, you're back into like dialysis again. It's just like, it's like your joy come and then your joy back down again. But listen, one thing I want to say, even though I haven't had a transplant yet, but I'm just saying as my own opinion, enjoy the moment when you have that kidney. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy every bit of the moment that you have when you have that kidney, and don't reject every moment that you have with it, because trust me, you can have that joy and then walk around life that life is everything is okay and everything's good, and then kidneys start failing you again, you feel depressed, you feel upset and all of that, and then you just regret having kidney and stuff. Just don't. Even though I haven't had one yet, but I'm just saying, enjoy the moment when you can, and be happy when you have that kidney, because at least it took you off dialysis for like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And then that 8 years of time when you're not on dialysis, you could enjoy life. Life's just good. Life is just perfect for you, and you could enjoy that moment with it. So I would just say enjoy the moment. Just enjoy the moment, honestly. But yeah, just enjoy the moment. And another thing that I've learned, that is, there's different type of like fistula and stuff, So I got a fistula on my arm, which I will show you. This here, that's my fistula. Some people actually got it here as well, and some people got it on their language. So I will show you a picture down below. Down, and then you understand like the 3 different types that I have. Yeah, I just got used to it, and it was a lot, it was a lot. I'll be honest with you, it was a lot, but I got used to it by baby step. Like every day I'd be depressed, every day I come home unhappy or whatever, or I go to my fiance's house unhappy or whatever, I'd be tired, I'm just trying to sleep it off and whatever. And then on top of that, like, there'd be times where I'm in a good mood and I'll be sitting down writing, I want to get my car, I want to get a puppy, I want to get a house, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then I always look at him like I can't, because I got dialysis, and dialysis always trying to take up my time and stuff like that, whatever. But honestly, I'll be with you, once you get used to it, you actually have time for yourself, and you actually have, just have the time for yourself. Just heal, get to know yourself, understand you, and try to understand your dialysis. And once you can balance that time, then please try write down 5 things that you want to achieve this year or next year. It doesn't matter, it's just take your time to, Yeah, that's what I did. I stood down, I accept the fact that I had to do dialysis. I did myself a healing journey. I try to spend some time, and when I'm not on dialysis or when I'm on dialysis, like do my YouTube when I'm not on dialysis and do my YouTube when I'm on dialysis. you know. And try to make that time for yourself and to understand you and to understand dialysis as well, you know. For me, dialysis makes me scared when I first started. Second, it makes you really depressed. Third, you start to accept that you have to do dialysis, but not for the rest of your life. And fourth, you get to understand a better version of you. You feel a bit more stronger. You feel stronger as in your mental state will become a bit more better after a while, you know. After all that breakdown, crying, all that, you become more better for yourself, you know. And then fifth, I guess, you start to balance your time out when you're in dialysis or not in dialysis. So you could be dialysis day, you do YouTube, little vlog on dialysis, showing them how it works and what they need to know and what's interested about dialysis and stuff. And then you could do a day when you're not on dialysis, you know, do your little driving thing, practice your driving thing and stuff like that, you know. And then that's what I'm doing right now for me. You know, making a better version of myself while I'm on dialysis, like honestly. And also pray to God. Pray to God. Sometimes when you pray to God, God can always answer your answer, but not always. He will be there and protect you and guide you to what you need to do in life. You know what I mean? Like, God will protect you. Honestly, He will. I feel like God have gave me my time to start YouTube and do what I want to do. Chase what I need to chase. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful for God. I know He have seen me break down, crying, being depressed and all of that. And, you know, but God really gave me that strength and energy to be like, baby girl, you're my daughter. You need to get up and do something. You can't stay down forever, darling. You can break down for a period of time, but you have to get up and keep going. You gotta get up and keep going. If you don't get up and keep going, you're gonna be in the same spot for the rest of your life. And you don't want that. You do not want that, baby. You don't want that. Okay? Yes, that's what it is. Dialysis, helps you. Well, dialysis is like a second life, you know. If you don't have dialysis, then I don't know what would happen to you. You know, you probably end up in the hospital bed and stuff. But, yeah, that's dialysis. One thing I'm going to say, don't drink too much fluid. If you drink too much fluid, the machine, I will show you a picture of what the machine looks like, the dialysis machine. The machine sometimes hard to balance out what's taken out. So sometimes you drink a lot of fluid and stuff, and then, you know, the machine could take out 1.5 litre, 2 litre, or 1.2 or 3 litres, you know. And then sometimes when you do take out 2 litres or 2.3 litres, you tempt to pass out. You tempt to pass out as well. Because that's why you need to read the information that when they give you a leaflet, you have to read the information on like tea, how much tea you can drink, how much ice you can have, how much alcohol you can have, how much drink you can have, and what the limit of it. Okay, when you probably go over it and you go in and be like, oh yeah, can I take out 2 litres? They will take out 2 litres, but then after a certain while you start to pass out. You know what I mean? You start to pass out. It's not like it's a bad thing, it's just that your blood pressure kind of drops. You know what I mean? Like your blood pressure drops so much that you just pass out. And another thing, when you're on your red, let them know that you're on your red, because you can pass out as well when you're on your red. It happened to me like 4 times now, but I'm used to it. I'm actually used to it. Yeah, when you're on your red, let them know you're on your red, because you're having blood coming out of you, and you're also having blood coming out of the machine. So imagine 2 times of blood coming out of you. Of course, you're gonna pass out. You're actually going to pass out, you know? Sometimes when you're on your bed, it's scary. Like, for the first time, if you're just first getting on dialysis and you're on your period, let them know that you're on your bed, because you can actually pass out, because the machine taking that fluid out of you, and your blood is circulating into the machine back into your body, but it takes time to get back into your body. And when blood coming out of you, it's literally blood coming out of the machine, or coming out of you to go in the machine so far, and your blood is coming out of you so far too. So your body can't really catch up on blood, you know what I mean, if that makes sense, unless it circles back into your body. Yeah, that can make you pass out. Well, yeah, they'll check your blood pressure every 30 seconds or every half an hour to make sure that, you know, your blood pressure is stable. Yeah, like they give you tea and biscuits as well. Yeah, every morning they give you tea and biscuits. Even evening shift and afternoon shift they give you tea and biscuits. The nurses that do make you comfortable. They do actually make you comfortable. They do. If you ever come across a nurse that do the needle, that put needles in your arm, and they hurt you, like not once, but twice or about 3rd time, if they ever come across hurting you so much, like, you know, when they put the needle in and then they don't find the right place to take it back out and put it back in, take it back out, never be afraid to be like, I'm not being rude, but politely and respect, I don't want you to do my arm. Because don't allow them to keep poking you and hurting you when it's in the wrong place, or they keep doing it in the wrong place, because that actually do hurt. Okay, just speak up and be like, listen, respectfully, I don't want you to do my arm because you keep hurting me. Okay, don't make yourself go through that pain every time you have that one nurse that come to you, or that, you know what I mean, whoever. Like, just be comfortable with someone that you think you for yourself can actually be like, okay, cool, that nurse can do it for me because she knows my arm very well, she knows where to put it, you know what I mean. If that nurse is there on the day you go, just be like, respectfully, I want to have her to do my arm, whatever, you know what I mean. If the nurse feels some type of way, don't feel doubt on yourself, don't feel upset about it. Or would you rather get to someone that knows your arm very well and know where your vein is very well? Be open-minded and smart and think smarter, okay? Yeah, so that's literally the information that I will have for myself. Dialysis will be a lot for you. It will be a lot for you. And that is my experience with dialysis. When I'm being on dialysis, I've been on dialysis almost a year now. Yeah, I've been on dialysis almost a year. Yeah, dialysis takes up a lot from you. Like, you be emotional sometimes, you break down crying, be upset, you feel like no one understands you, you feel like you're going through all of this by yourself. Yeah, it makes you depressed, it makes you tired, you feel a bit bloated sometimes. Sometimes your feet be a little bit swell up, not like swell up, but like bad swell. It's just that when you lay down, your feet just be swell a little bit, just feel heavy when you get up, you feel a bit heavy. You do feel a bit bloated. Yeah, there's literally a lot of stuff, honestly. But I would say, if you haven't started yet, or you have to start, just mentally, physically be prepared for it. Honestly, just try and be prepared for it. It's okay to cry, it's okay to break down crying, okay? Not everyone's gonna be strong, you're not going to be strong on the first week or the second week or the third week. It will take you time to be strong. It will take you time to be there. Like, honestly, I know one thing is putting needles in your arm. Trust me, you're going to hate it. Honestly, especially when you're going through a hard time and you have to go in there again, and then you also have it on the other side, you have the nurse trying to put the needle in, and you just get more frustrated because it's like you're upset and that, and then on top of that you have to put a needle in your arm. You're just like, what more can it get worse? Like, how much more can that it get worse? It could get worse, but trust me, it will get better. It will get better. It will get better. But yeah, it will get better. Trust me. And I said, if you feel like you're going through something and you want to talk to someone about it and you feel upset, you just feel like no one is there to understand your stuff, you can always text me on a group chat if you guys are in the kidney dialysis group chat, or you can text me down below in the comments on YouTube. I will always get back to you. I will make sure I do get back to you. And yeah, this is my experience with dialysis and how I managed it and how I got into it, you know. Just remember, you're strong than you think you are. You will go through it and you will beat it. You will get there, and when you do get there, and when you do finally break that chain, feel free, be happy, be relieved. Go to the spa, get your nails done, go to the gym, you know, take yourself on a little trip to a holiday on your weekend on dialysis. Do something for yourself, make yourself special, you know. Treat yourself, go to the restaurant, you know what I mean, whatever. Treat yourself. Once you feel like you finally break that chain, treat yourself. And don't look back. Once you break that chain, please do not look back. Just keep going. Just keep going. You break that chain, just keep going. Go for a celebration. Just celebrate. Just be like, guys, I did it. I did it. Just like I did. I did it, and I finally did it, and I got through it. You know, it was hard. It was actually really hard to get through, but I finally did it. I finally did it. Yeah, I did it. You know, so be happy. You know, like you don't have to be happy every day. I know sometimes people be like, why are you so miserable and stuff, like you're never happy and whatever, because they're not gonna understand what you're going through. But you know, just be happy. And if you do ever talk to a family member about the situation or what you're going through, a lot of time what you're gonna hear is everything gonna be okay. Yeah, everything gonna be okay. I know it's hard because you're like, everything's not gonna be okay. You're just saying that because you're not in my shoes. You don't know what it's like to be in this space, or you don't know what it's like to be in this, you know what I mean? And it's okay, you know? I mean, when you do say that, just keep that bear in mind, because once you get through it, everything will be okay. Trust me, it will. But because maybe when you're in that moment of being upset or depressed or stressed out, and then people are like, oh, everything's gonna be okay, you're just like, you're just telling me that everything's gonna be okay because you're sitting here living a normal life. Like, you know what I mean? It's okay. I know. It's just like, you rather her, you will get through it. You will definitely get through it. Then someone saying everything's gonna be okay, you know? Like, you wanna hear something that is at the right time for you to hear. You know what I mean? Obviously, bear in mind, as I said, keep everything gonna be okay, because it will. It actually will, you know? Maybe not now, but it will be okay. Trust me, it actually definitely will, honestly. Okay, guys, so that's my experience of me being in dialysis. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys taking your time to understand the stuff that I'm going through, or the things that I've said about my experience in dialysis. And yeah, see ya.